Welcome people of YouTube, Guy Gesh here again today. Thank you for joining me on another one of my videos on my channel. I just wanted to make a video about 30 days of straight meditation and how it changed my life and my whole perspective of life. So this meditation class I'm talking about is by Jeff Warren on the Calm app. I've really enjoyed the classes. Super brilliant, you know, talking you through all the ways of how to create a nice atmosphere to meditate in, how to actually meditate, what things to expect, how stress builds up, and the last one is how to just do the practice wherever you go. So the practice of meditation. This thing that we do where we sit, we cross our legs, we close our eyes, we breathe. We're creating a harmonious and lovely environment internally for ourselves. What we do is through life is we just go through life. We're just going for it. We're just going for all his dreams, all his aspirations, all his work. We're just firing through it and we're just going through it. If you choose to take part in meditation, if you choose to take part in some form of practice, you will realise that taking time out to just breathe and connect with your space makes you feel so good about being yourself. And I ultimately think that practicing meditation or practicing some form of internal practice and connecting with who you are leads you to self-realisation. And I think the self-realisation I've understood is what is changing my life so much. Because I now understand myself as myself, not as the mind, but a living being, a living entity, a driving force of life. I'm not this mind who I think I am and this person I think I am. I'm just a gentle, innocent, small chunk of life that we all are. And I read this beautiful thing, I think it was from Alan Watts, and it said if you imagine a sunlight and a cup going over the light and pinpricks all in that cup, we are all part of that same light, we are all part of that same life. And meditation has brought me to that realisation. When I talk to people, I see the life within them and I see the life within myself, and I think, you know, through yoga they call it namaste, which is my soul recognising your soul. Changing my perspective, changing my whole perspective. Throughout my work life, I work with a lot of different people now. People say things that might upset you, but my immediate reaction isn't immediate reaction, you know, and I don't jump on the defensive. The defensive happens, but I don't react. And sometimes, you know, things do happen at work and you will react a certain way. And that's what they call the waxy build-up. The waxy build-up and stresses of life, the things that are happening, slowly build up within your system. They slowly build up. And if you don't take time out and don't take time to practice and iron out these creases, they will constantly be there and they'll explode on somebody in the next conflict or the next confrontation. Why is it important to take time out? Why is it important to take time for yourself? Because it's the biggest part of well-being. It's the biggest part of self-care. If you're not taking care of yourself, who is? Who's taking care of you? Nobody. Nobody at all. And what I've realised through this practice of meditation and through this self-realisation is there's nobody else in that shell with you. You're in your shell, I'm in my shell. Nobody's inside there. Nobody is inside there with you. You're the only person within that. So if you're not creating a nice space, a nice living environment, internally this is, I'm not talking externally, I'm talking internally. If you're not creating a nice space for yourself, then what are you doing? You're creating a hell for yourself. Heaven and hell is not a destination. It is a state of mind and a state of consciousness. Heaven is around us all the time. It's in here. It's always in here. Start connecting with your heart space. Start connecting with yourself. Start taking care of yourself. Start loving yourself. Start loving who you are. And you will realise that life becomes absolutely magical. Everything, every corner, every difficulty becomes part of your growth, part of your development. It's no longer a fear, it's no longer a danger, because you're attacking life with this loving, warm, calm, nice place within you. If you haven't harnessed life, if you haven't harnessed your energies, then maybe you need to start self-work. Maybe you need to start well-being. If you create this space within you, you can absolutely achieve anything. But till you've created this space, you're going to struggle. Life's going to be a struggle. Life's going to be a toll, because it's not joyous. It's not joyful, because in here isn't joyful. If in here isn't joyful, out there isn't joyful. Once in here is joyful, everything is joyful. Believe me, laughing, belly laughing every single day, smiling, greeting people with a smile, being confident to talk to different people. This can all be achieved by self-development and looking into taking care of yourself. That's what 30 days of meditation has taught me. Peace and love to anybody watching this. Make sure you take it easy. Go ahead and take care of yourself. Be absolutely selfish in loathing, in self-love and self-care. Nurturing a warm energy. And in the end of all that, you'll become selfless. Where the self doesn't even matter anymore. Because it's just pure joy and ecstasy and blissfulness. Yeah, man.